a top 32 quarterback ranking. And then I guess we can also do tiers. And we can decide who we think from the worst to the best. Starting at 32 all the way at number 1. I think I think that would be fun to do. What gave me that idea. Well, actually, I wanted to do that. I've been wanting to do that for years. I've never done it, but what made me think about it just recently, I was listening to, I forget which show I was listening to, but they were giving the rankings of the NFC North quarterbacks, and everybody thinks Jared Goff is the top quarterback in the NFC North. I'm just thinking, how? I've always thought that Jared Goff was a very overrated quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I think he's okay. But somehow I just don't see how some like these people in the media how they praise some of these quarterbacks and then they discredit the others. And Jared Goff is one of them. I don't understand why everybody plays, and I think he's a reliable top NFC North quarterbacks. I'm gonna go with Caleb Williams at number one. I will say Jared Goff at number two. Then I'll say Jordan Love number three. Kyler Murray number four. That's my NFC North quarterbacks, QB quarterbacks right there. What y'all think? For NFC North quarterbacks, give me your QBs. I heard and some analysts saying that they think Kyler Murray is more successful than Caleb Williams, but because Kyler Murray's been in the league a lot longer than Caleb Williams, I've heard Dan Orlovsky say that there has been times where Kyler Murray was played as a top five quarterback, and I really don't. But to each of his own, man. People think that. I think Caleb Williams is the most successful quarterback out of all of NFC North. So that's that. Even though he's going into his third year, he has been advancing. He has last year, man. He went off last year. He played so great last year. So I'm rating these guys based on pure quarterback play, and pure quarterback play, Caleb Williams is a top. I mean, he's definitely the best in the NFC North. But at pure quarterback play, I mean, I will put Caleb at top 7, 8 all quarterbacks in the league. So that's just my 2 cents on that. This season can get here any faster, any quicker, but this is going to be a very exciting year for all teams. I mean, so many teams that's getting better. Team players are getting better. So talent is the talent in the league is becoming more and more saturated in the NFL, and I mean saturated in a good way. So they will have phase one, phase two, OTA, phase three. I think is soon. So man, there's nothing like football season, man. I know the NBA playoffs is here. People talk about the NBA playoffs, NBA finals, yeah, whatever. But there's nothing like just football, man. The anticipation that leads up to the league. I mean, to the first kickoff. The anticipation that builds up to preseason. I mean, there's people who's watching preseason football, man. What league has that? The NFL, man, is definitely the best league in the entire world. It really is, and it is quickly growing. And I think this upcoming season, there are international nine international games. I think the Rams are playing overseas. I think the Lions and Steelers I think are playing. I have to look it up. When I get home, I'll look it up and I will see. But I think at the top of my head, I think it's the Patriots, the Rams, Lions, Steelers, Saints, and maybe the Bills, I think, that are playing internationally. I believe I can't remember. Also, probably the Panthers. I can't remember. I'll let you all know. I'll look that up. But I think it was out of those teams that are playing international. So the Chargers are not playing international. They played last year, opening up in Brazil, and we're still trying to see if the Chargers are going to open a home game. They may not they may not open at a home game because you all know we share the stadium with the Rams, and the Rams owner he's more than likely going to be so petty and not want the Chargers to open up in a home game at SoFi before the Rams open up, at SoFi. So because if think about it, if the Chargers are opening up at SoFi week 1 at home, and you got Tom Brady talking about, oh, can the Chargers make it to the Super Bowl? With the Super Bowl being played in LA, they're opening up at SoFi. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the Rams owner is not going to want that. He's going to want the talk to be with his team, the Rams. So we'll see. We're gonna find out. It's gonna so it's man. I'm so excited. I really am. Right now, like I'm congested right now. That's why I have so much, like my sinus is just stuffing up my nose and my head right now. So I can't really. If I sound weird, it's because of that. I'm like could just I'm just my whole sinus is just stomped up right now. But I wanted to jump on here and talk a little bit about the international games. Talk about the FIBA World OTAs has started. So the rookies are out there training, and some quarterbacks are out there. I think Justin Herbert missed phase 1. I think because I think he was out with his girlfriend Madison Beer on tour. So that kind of low key bothered me a little bit. I'm just like, Justin Herbert, you need to be out there every single day. But I get it though, So Justin Herbert, you can't question his work ethic and his obsession. So I just I just want I just want to see Justin Herbert just I just want him to see him overachieve everything in the league. I want him to get so many rings and MVPs. Huge fan of him, always have been. So I can't wait, man. I can't say that enough. I can't wait to say it enough. I mean, I go on these podcasts and I see them talking about football, the NBA basketball playoffs, and I'm just like, bro, this is so annoying. This is boring. Basketball, the NBA is boring, like for real. But pretty soon we're not gonna have to talk about the NBA anymore. So that's for a while. That's all I got right now. I thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, react, comment again. Send this to your friends. Have people subscribe. Let's keep this channel growing. Let's get some more subscribers. See if we can get 100 subscribers before the end of the week. Yeah, so because the more this channel grows, the more I can give you all, the more I can do for you all. But anyways, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to do more regardless, because I have a vision of where I want this channel to be. I have a vision where I want this brand to be, where I want this business to go. So I'm going to keep pushing. So I'm going to keep figuring out how to do it, what to do, how to make this all grow, how to make this brand grow, how to push this brand, make this brand become a household name all day, no days off. I just got to keep testing and applying, testing and applying, testing and applying, figuring things out. That's all that we need to do on this channel, on this brand, on this all day brand. And I'm going to go back very soon to writing letters, giving you my strong, in-depth opinions and analysis, and covering stories of the NFL, of college, and maybe even other leagues or smaller leagues of guys or young players that I think can become great players one day, can probably make their way to the NFL, guys who are being slept on. So this is like real life journalism, football journalism, because I do even want to cover high school. There's no other sport that's better than football, man. The storylines, following these guys, following these players throughout their entire life, it's remarkable. And and being a scout for my own sake, not a scout for another team, not a GM for another team, but being a GM, putting that GM mode hat on, being a scout, researching these guys, covering them throughout their entire life, writing about them and everything. Who knows where that might take my brand, my business, my career, as covering football, specifically the NFL. So that's all I got right now. Thank you all so much for watching, and just keep chiming in every single day because I'm gonna be here every single day. No days off. No days off on this channel all day. Deuces.